All right, we got this heater here. It's a Charm Glow. It turns on, the power turns it on and off. The only issue is the fan's not blowing. So let's see if we can't fix this damn thing because it's getting chilly at night. All right, so here's the on-off switch. That's working. It's turning on the log lights and all that. But this is the fan switch, and it is not kicking the fan on. Here's your temperature control. So everything else is working but the fan. So let's see if we can't fix this damn thing because it's getting a little chilly out there. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull these screws here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty, there's a couple more screws down here on the bottom and up here on top. So you gotta pull all those screws, kind of hard to see at the sunlight. Here we are. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a continuity test on this switch because it doesn't feel right. So let's go ahead and do a continuity test. I'm gonna pull these wires off and make sure we put them back in the same spot. Well, you can see our switch is melted. That doesn't look good. It just broke when I pulled it apart. So I guess we're not gonna be able to do a test on that with our digital multimeter. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump these wires all together. So basically we're gonna hook the red, yellow, and gray, and we're gonna tee them all together and plug it in and see if it works. All right, we got the switch bypass. So basically all three of the wires are just hooked together now. So let's plug it in and hopefully we got a working heater now. Plugged in, it's working now. So it was just a faulty switch. If I turn it on, I could now hear and feel the fan motor blowing hot air, which it was not doing before. You could actually see the motor spinning down there. So that was a good fix, pretty easy. I'm gonna show you how to test a switch anyways, just in case yours doesn't break on you like mine did. But these things get hot, they melt. You know, it's just what happens with the electrical equipment like this, especially running high amperage. All right, let's go ahead and test the switch. All right, everybody, here's our switch. You could see we have one lead hooked up to one side. We're gonna hook the other lead up to the other side and hit the switch. When you hit the switch, you're gonna see you have continuity between the circuits. Okay, when you turn the switch off, no continuity. Turn the switch on, you got continuity. So this is just a basic continuity test. We know that this switch is working, which is not the bad one. The bad switch is here, but I was unable to test it because it was so melted and the other piece broke off. So hopefully this helps someone. All right, we went ahead and bypassed the switch for now. Safety precaution here, make sure you replace the switch. I'm just doing this for one night until I get the switch in the mail. So hopefully this helps someone out. All right, everyone, she's pumping heat. It's kind of warm in here now. I think I'm gonna shut it off. This little guy right here is real happy, nice and warm. Thank you guys for watching, and just remember, whenever you're working on electrical systems, make sure everything's unplugged while you're working on it. Just be safe and take those precautions. Have a good day.